Not too much. Got to watch my first bowl game here of the season. Even though, me and Ramon, we had UAB there, it was still a fun game nonetheless, and was kind of rooting for Miami, Ohio to win that one since we were kind of out of the money there. So, but yeah, a good game. So it was a nice way here to start off the bowl season.
Yeah, nice ways. Not well. Yeah, for you, I needed that touchdown. I needed to get to over the total,
Yes,
so that was great for
you
you.
know what I mean. I mean, we didn't win either, but you know what I
I
mean.
know, I know, I know. It's a good way to get it rolling here with some excitement. But tonight we're looking
Still
here
a good game.
at the Blackhawks at the Minnesota. The Blackhawks are going to be big dogs. Wild here laying 4-10 total 6.
Yeah, so I mean, Minnesota, they've been having a really nice run here as of late. They've been, outscoring their opponents 9-2 over the last 3 games here. And the Wild have actually been holding their opponents to under 20 shots on goal in each of those as well. Chicago, of course, they're the lowest scoring team in the NHL, but the Wild, ultimately, they're really not all that much better. I mean, they're like sitting at 19th. In scoring. I mean, that would be just pure goals. But I guess if I take a look at the Blackhawks, over the last 5 here, here's been, their finals. They've scored 1 goal, 3 goal, 1 goal, 0 and 0. So that's only 5 goals here in the last 5 games. So they've been really, really, struggling here in the outings. But then if I take a look at the Wild, they put up 4 goals last night or their last time out, but they're really only averaging about 2.5 goals here over their last 5 games as well. So even though they've been a nice run, not putting up a lot here on goal, either. So yeah, I'm going to take a look at the under here today in this one. Under is 4-1 in the last 5 overall here for the Blackhawks. Also 4-0 to the under versus teams with winning records. Now, a little bit here, if I take a look at season long, some of the trends have been a little bit, over here for the Wild, but because of how they've been playing lately, and I doubt they're going to allow this, poor Blackhawks team, get off hardly any shots on goal. We'll take the under 6 here in this one today.
All right, Minnie says go under 6 here. Wow, and the Blackhawks. And of course, when you kind of look at this Blackhawks team against the winning teams, they've been under, so they have trouble getting the puck in the net when they face good teams.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's kind of what's happening, right? I mean, as of late, they just really haven't been, putting anything, together. And the goalies that they go against aren't necessarily, the best in the league here as of late either in this last, 5, because you still are looking out, goalies that average in the high threes and they're still not getting it in. So, I mean, it's one of those that, it's just really hard to think that they're going to be able to put up anything like a 2 or a 3 spot here today to get that to be, pushed up over 6. And like I said, too, even though, the Wild have won their last 3, they still haven't been able to score over 3 themselves. So I'm not sure how this one gets to 6 here today. It's, a bad offense versus a pretty good defense for the Wild. Just don't think it's going to be there tonight. So
Right.
looking towards the under.
Minnie, looking here, Blackhawks Wild under the total of 6 goals. This one will have a start time here of 8 p.m. each time. Does this game make your premium on the side?
Well, this one isn't. It came in okay, so I know it's going to be maybe long and complicated, but I have a variance of 1 that I'd like to play for my over-unders. It came in at a 0.9.
Oh, no, I meant the side because I know there's people out there that see that plus 330 and their eyes open up.
Oh, you said, I thought you meant on the premium side. I'm like, no, I'm not playing it as a premium. That's why I'm giving it out as
Oh, no, I did have the side.
Okay, so on this one, for me personally, I mean, Ramon and I, we talk about this, a little bit, right? So, kind of the way that Ramon says, if you're, thinking that this one, should be a -$6 and it comes in at -4, well, yeah, then you could go ahead and play that because you're getting some good, value based off of your side. But for me, I still always say
I think it's the reverse. I think it's the reverse. I think there's people out there when they see that plus $3, their eyes open up and they just say, I'm going to take it no matter what.
Oh, I see.
There are those people out there that are those dog hunters that see a dog like that.
Well, I mean, again, I think you kind of have to, pick your spot, not just do it, blindly. I mean, in this one here, like for me, I would much rather play the minus 410 than I would the plus money on this one, just because I'm going to say, more than likely the Wild is going to be, putting up what the bookies are thinking 3 to 4 goals to nothing, basically, or, a 3 to 4 to 1. I mean, like with it being at minus 400, that means that they're probably going to beat it by 3 or 4 goals, so I wouldn't go ahead and do that. And again, this is where you can go ahead and look at the puck line, right? At the puck line, there's tons of sites that will say, hey, on the puck line, how many times does the Blackhawks get this puck line? Well, it's not very many. And then it's, well, on the puck line on the Wild side, well, are the Wild scoring over two goals? Not too many. So again, this one would be a pass. But if you could see something out there where you can find a team, not like the Blackhawks, they like, say, the Flyers, that do tend to go ahead and don't lose by 2 goals very often. Well, that's where I'd go ahead and take my shot at a plus 300. A plus a 300 on this one. But yeah, this game in particular, it would be a pass on just
Pass.
blindly playing that plus $300.
Plus,
I mean, I get it, but I still think it's going to be one of those that I'd rather play a Wild a minus 410, put it in a big money line parlay or something like that instead.
gotcha here, Mindy. Here on the under here. The under is the official play here. Under 6, Blackhawks and Wild. This one will have a start time here of 8 Eastern time. All right, Mindy, let's take a look over at Tony'sPicks.com here for a Friday. Again, great results in the NHL this year. Got a few from the NHL. Big NBA card of 10 games on the board. Mindy showing great results here in the NBA over the past 30 days, as well as in college football as we begin the bowl season today. So we got a bowl game. Well, actually, we don't. The bowls are already offering. I'm thinking weird that we start these day games, nothing in the prime time. NBA, that's right. We're gonna give you some NBA tonight in prime time. So NBA as well as college hoops. What do you have going over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, so there's quite a few games today in the NBA. I think it's like 10 or so, I want to say. I did come up with 4 plays there. Been doing pretty well in the NBA here as of late, still plus money here for the month. So looking forward to another 3-pack from me tonight. Plus, I do have a guaranteed best bet there as well. Also came up with a 4-pack for college basketball, plus 460 units there. So you get a 3-pack from me, plus a guaranteed best bet as well. And then today, I'm in action on all 3 games on this very short NHL card. So you will be able to go ahead and, if you want to be in every game tonight, I'll have action in each of those. So go ahead and pick up that 3-pack also. But did do a guaranteed best bet out there as well for my favorite, of the 3 or of the 3 picks there that I'm playing tonight. So yeah, been doing really well in the NHL, plus 1443 as well during that time frame. So really happy with my results. Ready to stay hot. Looking forward to having a good night and getting off on the right foot here for the weekend. So yeah, looking forward to. I think, geez, there's like 5 bowl games tomorrow, I think. So then we'll probably look at for the morning steam, another 5 or so college basketball, and then big card in the NHL and 7 for the NBA. So going to be in tons of action here this weekend. So it's a great time to get a 3-day or a 7-day or that month-long pass again, instead of buying a la carte, or buying a package today for $45. Might as well go ahead and get one for 100, and then get your 3 or 4 days worth in there as well. The bigger bang for your buck, so you can put more profit in your pocket.
That's right. Get on board with Mindy Hahne over at Tony'sPicks.com. We showed you the numbers here where she's been doing great here. 1,443 units of profit. NHL, of course, showing great results as well in the NBA and college football. So a good time to get on board with Mindy over at Tony's Picks. She's got lots of action tonight. College basketball, fast break, guaranteed 3-pack up there in action here with a 3-pack from the NHL. NBA 7-pack with a hockey and basketball bundled into a 7-pack, as well as a 3-pack here from the NBA. So lots of action here from Mindy right now over at Tony's Picks. Also, best bets. If you're best bet hunting, best bet NBA, best bet college hoops, best bet NHL, sold there on as over at Tony'sPicks.com. So great going on. The $15 premium play comes from the college basketball today. But as Mindy was alluding to, instead of buying these plays all individually, here we are on a Friday. This is the great time to get that 3-day all sports pass. Give Mindy a try for 3 days. Get all of Mindy's premium plays here for 3 days. Includes all of her, of course, all her bowl games. We got like 5 bowls coming up here Saturday. We also have the remainder of today's card, right? We got a lot of college hoops, NBA, NHL for tonight. NFL, we got 3 NFL games tomorrow. Then we have NFL card for you there on Sunday. Is there no more buys? The buys are done. All the buys are done. So we got all teams in action now. So that covers you there with that 3-day pass. Not to mention the college hoops, the NBA. So all these sports overlapping, bowl action, NFL. These minis in action with the 5 major sports. That 3-day pass is a great value. You could use the promo code TonyT at checkout, and you'll be able to save 20% off. You can access Mindy's page by clicking the link you see in the description, clicking the All Cappers tab, and then you will land right on Mindy's page, and that's where you'll find her place for day. Of course, that 3-day pass from $99 knocks it down to $79. That's a great value there. Instead of buying all these plays individually, just get the 3-day pass and use the promo code. All right, Mindy, we also put together account for you on Twitter, Tony's Picks Mindy, with just picks there, and of course the morning steam returns on Saturday.
Yeah, so I got another just pick for you. It's going to be in the NBA. So you could go ahead and go to at Tony's Picks Mindy, and you could go ahead and give me a follow. Where again, you usually get 1 to 2 additional free plays from me, plus another 1 to 2 additional free plays for the other handicappers. If you go ahead and follow them individually as well, because again, we try to give you guys as many free picks as possible. To get you some wins there, so you can go over and purchase some of our picks that we have for sale, our best and brightest over there as well. But yeah, I think tomorrow's a day for the morning steam that you probably don't want to miss. Like Tony talked about, there's those 3, NFL games. So we're looking at probably about 35 games that we're going to probably go over for the morning steam tomorrow. So don't miss it. Make sure you get in line there with the opening lines to where they are when we talk about it on the show, to see where that steam has come in, to see if you're on the right or wrong side of these plays. Also, you can get consensus, right? So when you're building your card for tomorrow, you might as well have all of the best minds here together in our chat room. We can go ahead and find consensus on the games that may be of interest to you to make you some money here over the weekend. That's what we're trying to do, gain consensus, get some picks together, some packages that will go ahead and get us through here the weekend and through this fantastic month of December and a little bit of January, where we can really, I think, narrow down with all of the data, all of the info we have over the year, and really be able to, monetize this quickly before we get into, like, say, that second half of NBA as well.
That's right. Check out Mindy and Ramon on that morning steam, 9 a.m. each time on Saturday. Lots going on there with all the NFL games, as well as we've got the college football bowl games. College hoops. I'm already looking at the college hoops card tomorrow. Some really monster matchups from Madison Square Garden. We've got some neutral court big monster matchups again. Of course, don't forget the NBA, NHL. So lots going on. So get on over there and check out the morning steam on Saturday at 9 a.m. each time with Ramon and Mindy. All right, Mindy and Ramon. All right, Mindy, as always, great having you on the show. Keep up that great work, and we'll talk with you again next week.
All right, sounds good. Looking forward to it.
You got it. Mindy Hahne here.